I'm Lady Nika, and with last night's episode of Escape still kicking it. This is season 1, episode 2, off to a bad start, and we start off with Candy, welcoming people to the OLG, and she meets up with her good girlfriend Tan. We learned Tan was once a member of their group, but the managers didn't feel that she was a good fit, so they basically booted her, and Candy feels some kind of way about that. Candy is still upset as she's talking to a girl that the girls made a company and put her name on it, and Candy didn't want. She also said she didn't want Rocky, who is Tasha's husband, to have any dealings with anything dealing with the group because in the past that was not a good thing. Okay, Candy said Rocky kind of managed them at one point, and it was a lot of favoritism. So now she's apprehensive and steadfast. Rocky don't need to have nothing to do with what goes on with that group. Now, they arrive for a rehearsal. They're at rehearsal and Tiny come in. She want to have a talk with the girls alone. She even asked the band members to get them that little spot right there. And baby, they must have knew it was going to be some shit because they heard up and got up out of there. Candy feels like they not on the same page and she wasn't feeling the company thing. She's basically making Candy speak up for herself. Tasha said Candy led them to believe that she was comfortable, but she's not. And she only told Tiny, and Tiny is saying that she feels that the others need to know as well. So that's the reason why she's having this meeting. Everybody gonna say what they feel right here, okay? The girls want to know what more can they do. They doing everything that they possibly can to make Candy feel comfortable. Plus, she said at the radio station that she was down with seeing Xscape be great again. Tasha said Candy should have said in that moment at the radio station when they were asked where they reunited that she would need time to think on if they were going to actually reunite and do their thing again. This is what I got from Candy. Y'all thought y'all didn't need me at one point, so y'all really tried to go on with me. Without me, y'all shitted on me in a sense. Now y'all need that check. Y'all ready to embrace me, and y'all not understanding why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, but I'm still dealing with what some of the shit that was said about me. Candy said Tasha used to be use them. They third album uh was they she said that the girl was using her they third album to set her up for her solo career. They tried to make Candy and the girl seem like the pips to push Tasha's solo career back in the gap. Kinda said that the record company only ended up paying them $800,000 opposed to the $4 million that they were requesting because basically Tasha was willing to do the album, but she wasn't gonna promote it, and because they were trying to push for Tasha to have a solo project. Okay. They talked so long that the band members done left child. Tasha wanted to talk to Candy one on one. Tasha said if she and Candy don't get it together, then this shit is just simply not going to work. Candy says she and Tasha never vibed well. Candy says she always felt that Tasha never liked her, and Tasha says she never knew that any of that was going on, and I have to call bullshit, girl. You had to have known this woman was feeling some kind of way. Candy got upset, and she always do, started crying. She said she always felt that Patrick, which is Candace's older brother that's deceased now, was the mediator. And when he passed, she felt like she had nobody to kind of speak on her behalf. Candace said if her brother hadn't passed away, they might would have stayed together as a group a little bit longer because he was the calm in the midst of the storm. Tasha agrees to give Candy whatever time she needs and to keep her informed of everything. We're going to treat you as an equal. We not gonna treat you like I'm the big sister. I run everything because that's how it was when we was kids. We have all grown from that moment, and it's time for us all to have an input if we gonna get back together and make this work. Now, Rocky and Tasha go to a restaurant to spend some quality time together, and Tasha say that her and Candy kind of had a blow up. Rocky say they gonna have to come to an understanding. They gonna have to see eye to eye. She admits she feels Candy is still holding on to some past stuff. Rocky said, well, is the older person in the group, you're going to have to work past that with her. You're going to have to keep knocking on that door, and you're going to have to keep trying with her. And if knocking at that door don't work, then break that bitch down. Candy is telling Todd that while they was walking little baby Ace there, she feel as they're on different pages. She was using the few shows that they had booked to see if she could work with them together, but they done already jumped ahead and making it seem like it's a permanent thing, and she ain't feeling that. Todd tell her whether she doing it for herself or she doing it for her fans. It's still a business and must be handled as such. So you want to figure out what you want to do here, Candy. Now we see them rehearsing. Tamika comes in late because her husband wanted some nookie, and she obliged that she should. They rehearse "Love on My Mind," and Candy is saying that it's too much choreography. And Tasha and Candy are now but Tasha and Candy are now working together on this situation, right? Tasha and Candy meet up at the studio for to get an idea on how their lineup is going to be for the BET Awards. They got 4 minutes to be great. And they actually listened to each other and got it done. We finally saw some growth in that episode. Tamika's daughter O'Shea is getting married soon, and she helping with the arrangements. We learned that the record company or the managers wanted to offer Tamika to pay for her abortion when she got pregnant with this girl because she was a teenager and at the height of their success. That's when she got pregnant. They even tried to threaten to put her out the group, but see, Tasha told them, if my sister go, I go, so they left this shit alone. Because I'd rather deal with her being pregnant and try to hide that and keep this here money going than to risk trying to make it work with just Tiny and Ken. That's what I got. We met Tamika's other daughter, Shania, too, and she's a songwriter and about to graduate. Candy waiting on the girls to come. They late as usual. And then in comes Tamika, then Tiny, and Candy saying that they always late as hell, but finally everyone is there. And then Drea Kelly, their choreographer, shows up and they working on dance moves. And child, they not ready. They just not ready. Candy wants to rehearse earlier. She's saying, look, the BET Awards, that show, we gonna have to come out like we really, like we really ain't missed a beat. That's what we gonna have to do. That's why I suggest we come in and we rehearse earlier. That gives us more time to get this shit together so that we can be ready to get on that stage. Tiny go see her egg Zonique and she's practicing. We learned that Tiny and Zonique both had performances at this past BET Award. Tiny performed with the group Xscape for the BET Awards itself, and the day before they had the BET Experience, and Zonique performed there. You know, it really wasn't no point to that scene. They was just there. Okay, they rehearsing again, and child, they getting the lyrics together. When Tiny tells them that they sold out in Detroit in one day. So Candy admit that's kind of exciting. You can see she wants to work with them, but Candy still hurt about a lot of shit. And like I said, you can't tell nobody at a certain time that they should get over something that affected them. Okay, Candy admitted she was excited though. They saying they got to get it together so they can kill it when Mama Joyce come in to check on the girls. Now I think Mama Joyce showed up because Candy had been saying that she wasn't pleased about some things, and Mama Joyce is a part of the Candy Coded clique too. They show up to say what Candy can't say. That's what I took. uh Mama Joyce say the girls was, all the girls say Mama Joyce was like their mom too. She was tough, but she was always there for them, and she wanted him sing. Now they reminisce a minute, then she tell them that she wanted him sing. That's what she coming in here for. They seen Who Can I Run To and Child. The choreography is off. Candy forgot the ending of the song, and Mama Joyce tells them basically how y'all need to focus on singing. Let somebody else be back there getting hot and sweaty. Y'all don't need to be like these old groups that come back and they don't really sound the same. Y'all need to come back and show these people y'all still got the voices. That's the voices that we fell in love with. That's the voices that people are going to want to hear. They need to get it together and they need to stay committed. And that's basically was all that happened on last night's episode of Still Kicking It. Child, I Watch What's Happens live, and they ain't together. I don't know how long ago that was filmed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they say it's Watch What Happened live, so I'm assuming it's live. You can see it's a lot of struggle. Candace says she ain't even planning on doing no new music with them. They are currently working on new music, but she ain't with that. And you can still see the power struggle between Tamika and Candy. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts and opinions on it. That's all. It's sad to see that they got so much shit that done happened that still unresolved today. You would think by now they have, before they even started talking about getting back together, they would have worked it out. The girl done went down to she done publicly apologized, and she supposed to because you publicly lied on her. You said she fucked Jermaine and his daddy. Now I ain't put it past her with Jermaine, but I would, that her daddy thing, that was a reach. She was trying to look out for your sister, and I think that you should have never done that. But it's some more stuff, and we gonna see it probably in the next two two episodes that's left for this. I just hope that they can finally get on the good foot because it would be nice to see them come back together. They got these concerts they selling out. Come on, y'all. Get the people what they want. But first deal with the internal issues y'all have. And that's the only way this is going to work. But that's it. That's all. Y'all get down in the comment section, the panic, and let me know what your thoughts and opinions are on last night's episode of Xscape Still Kicking It. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please rate this video. Ratings, be it good or bad, will get me recognized down here on these YouTube streets. I would rather be known for the good, but if you just hate me like that and your ass want to give me a thumbs down, fine, bitch. Do what you do. So, get down in the panty, share your thoughts, whatever the hell it is. As long as it's respectful, it's accepted. Subscribe to my channel for the free 99 and hit your notification bell button so that every time I come down on these YouTube streets and start talking, y'all gonna know exactly that I'm down here and you can come on over and join in the conversation. And share the video if you share videos. And I'll see you guys back for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood if I don't decide to talk in between then, okay? Y'all have a good remainder to your Monday, a great week ahead, and we gonna do this shit. Peace.